Hey there, I'm Danny Gruninger with Rock US. I'm in Los Angeles, California at Family Industries. They've got a really nice shop with a great screen workflow. I'm gonna mask up, let's go inside and check it out. I'm a big believer that the most important tool that we have in a screen printing shop is the screen. As you can see, the screen is what we use to print t-shirts. In order to print the best t-shirt possible, we need to have the screens as clean as we can get them. Let's check out how we do that in here. Now that we're in the dark room, I want to show you guys the Lotus Holland screen reclaim machine. This is an amazing piece of equipment to add to any dark room. As we all know, in a screen print industry, a dark room has the reputation of being really dirty and honestly bad to work in, right? This machine gives you the ability to keep this area really nice and clean and give you perfect screens. Let me show you how it works. So we take a screen that has ink that's been printed in the shop and we load it into the in feed. The screen will go in, this first chamber takes all the ink off the screen. What's cool about this is all the chemistry is in the machine. You don't have one of your team members breathing in any of that. Once the screen goes into the second chamber, this applies emulsion remover. The emulsion remover softens the stencil and allows it to wash off in the third chamber. This third chamber is a high pressure wash that gets the screen clean and ready to go to coating. We're gonna rack it and then coat the screen. Now that we've got a rack of freshly cleaned screens, we can begin coating these. What's really nice about this machine is it mirrors what the Lotus has done in this darkroom for us. So traditionally, coating screens, it stinks. You bend over, you're hurting your back, it's hard on your body. Now, you're gonna see John, he's gonna hit a button, and this machine's gonna coat the screen for him. The machine is essentially doing all the work for him. The final part of the process in the darkroom is imaging these screens on the DTS. Today, we're using the Spider from Exile. This is an amazing piece of equipment because it takes wax that you melt down and you image it right on the screen. You eliminate your film, and the best part about this system is you've got a 3-point registration system that matches the palette that you put on the press. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and image the screen. So this is my favorite piece of equipment in this entire facility. What this does is it's putting the image for a multicolor job in the same exact spot over all the screens. So then when you go to line up that out on your screen printing press, those screens, they should all line up to each other. It saves you an enormous amount of time. So as you can see in the dark room here, the workflow, we have screens that come in, they're dirty off the press, they get cleaned in the Lotus Holland, they get racked, they get coated, and then they get imaged. Once they get imaged, we're gonna develop them here in the exposure unit, wash them out, and then they're ready to go to the press. 3 seconds later, this LED unit has the screen done, and now we can spray it out. So as you can see, as that's soaking, where the wax was imaged on the screen, that's gonna create our positive stencil. Ink will be able to flow through there and transfer to the shirt. The screen is ready to go to the press now. What's really great about the workflow from the DTS, since we locked it in with those 3 points, we've got a palette out here that we're gonna use that matches those 3 points. I'm gonna remove the palette. I'm gonna put the reg palette on the press. What's really nice about this system is this palette is really solid on this press. Presses that I've used in the past, when you put a reg palette on, there's a lot of movement and slop. That slop, when you go from head to head to head, you'll get shifting of each screen. With this being so solid, you get no movement at all. We're gonna lower our screen, come in, bump it up against our points, lock it in, and now we have a screen that's perfectly registered in this press, just like we perfectly registered it in our DTS.